Hi, welcome fellow adventurers. My name is Eric. I am the American cousin that nobody really talks about, but yet everyone knows is lurking in the shadows. Some of you might know me in a way from little moments like this. There we are. It was a lovely ride. Now, oddly enough, we can't get her out because she's 4 feet in the snow in a ditch. But what happened to happen is a tank just happened to come along and is going to pull us out. Is this fucking Russia or what? Or perhaps you saw me more recently doing this.
There's too many unpredictable factors involved. We have weather, we have shit vehicles. Bears, wolves, you'll die. This is the Russian that we were taught. Bears, wolves, you'll die.
Either way, that's me, and I have done a few things. This time around, we're doing what's called Adventure number 10. 50cc motorbikes that are designed basically for 5-year-olds. And we're going to go across the Sahara Desert, not necessarily known for being hospitable to travelers in general. Why am I doing this? Well, I would have to say, like other adventures I've taken on, it is because no one has been stupid enough to try it before. It's the opportunity to do something and be able to say, I was the first one to do it, even if it's really dumb. As far as things I'm worried about, I'm not really worried about a lot. I've kind of grown to just accept that it's all going to work out somehow. I think the biggest issue is going to be water. It is the desert after all, and we are going to be going through the mountains, so altitude and water are two big issues. And we haven't been given much information about the terrain or where we're getting fuel, but like I said, things like that always just seem to just generally work out even when we don't plan them. So I'm not terribly concerned. May sound strange. So we've got monkey bikes, the Sahara Desert. People might think it's a little extreme, and have I done anything like that before? Let me think about that for a second. I have. I used to do long distance bike rides for charity. In 4 summers, I went over 25,000 miles and raised over $20,000 in cash for charities. Aside from that, I may have done a couple of other things too. I'd have to say the thing I'm looking forward to the most about this is definitely not the monkey bikes. I think that's the thing I'm looking forward to the least. What I am looking forward to is the chance to be somewhere where I've never been before. I've never been to Morocco, Marrakesh, Agadir. I think that's our finish line. I've never been to any of those places, so I find that very exciting. A lot of reasons that I do these adventures in general is to explore new places, find out what the locals are like, and just get a feel for a new place. So that's usually the best part of any of the adventures, and the rest kind of is just fills in the blanks. Even though I know it's going to be, it'll be like all the others. It'll be a big pain in the ass. They just are. They always end up being a pain in the ass. But in the end, it's a wonderful experience that you reflect upon and have stories to tell in the pub, as it were. So people often ask me, what are you doing when you don't gallivanting around doing stupid adventures all over the place? Let me think for a minute. Oh, I've been working on the house a lot. There's that. I don't have a whole lot of hobbies. Just a few here and there. Let me see. As far as predictions go, what do I predict is going to happen? I think everyone is going to be totally shocked at how, even though we all know what we're getting into, we know, they're going to be totally shocked at how underpowered the vehicles are. Probably be a little surprised at the terrain. I got a feeling, even though we've imagined the worst, it's going to be worse than we thought. But basically, I predict that 20 idiots will pull away from the start line on April 24th, and somewhere around the 28th, 29th, or the 30th, 20 idiots will come rolling into Agdar, either on their bikes, carrying their bikes, dragging their bikes, or by some other means of transport. But I believe everyone will finish. It'll just be interesting to see what kind of state everyone finishes in. That's usually the interesting part. But my prediction is that we're going to go 20 for 20. 20 idiots will leave, 20 idiots will arrive. They'll be dirtier, smellier, and probably a lot more beat up than when they left. But that's pretty much what we have. That's my prediction. People seem to think that to do these sorts of things, you have to have some sort of skills, or you have to have some sort of strengths or whatnot. I really don't have much in that way. I have gotten a great penchant for kind of crap vehicles. I mean, I own a 73 Volkswagen Thing and a 72 NSU Prince. As far as actual strengths and weaknesses, I'd have to say that my strengths and my weaknesses are actually the same thing. When it comes to adventures like this, I am either too stubborn to quit or too stupid to know when that would be the best thing to do. And along the way, I've gotten fondness for other crap vehicles. The one we used in the last couple of Pioneer adventures I was on were Soviet era Urals, much like this one. Let's see how she goes. Oh, it's so close. Now that's a crap vehicle you can count on. Not really, they're shit. I got a feeling the monkey bikes are gonna be exactly the same. They're not gonna cooperate when you want them to. So much for a dramatic ending.